Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cloud and Data with Coach. So in this session, what I'm going to discuss that is also very important concept. The concept is a lazy predict. Okay, so what is lazy predict? That we have to understand, right? So lazy predict, as per my understanding or as per my knowledge, I can say that it's a Python library that allows you to quickly test multiple ML algorithm models, multiple machine learning models without the need of extensive manual coding. So it's kind of a wrapper, okay? So if you configure lazy predict properly in your machine learning models, so at a glance, it will showing all of the models, prediction score, right? The accuracy score, RMS score, whatever is required, right? So that I'm going to incorporate in this session. So let's get started without any delay. So first, we have to search on the net. What is lazy predict? Yeah. Now you can see the first link that is coming from the PyPy repository, right? So this is the official website or pypy.org where libraries are added. You can also add your own library, okay, in the pypy.org. This is a project. And you can see the command. First, you have to install this command. Pip install lazy predict. So this is the official website that you have to remember, pypy.org, and you have to install. You have to configure the lazy predict first, okay? Then you can see the installation part, everything is there. You just go the official documentation and then you can understand. To install lazy predict, so we install lazy predict. First you have to configure and then you have to use that lazy predict. And you can see the classification method they have also used. Okay, so in the classification, they have given one example also. I'm going to add this example and then I will add this lazy predict in my iris dataset also. No issue. So all the datasets are coming from the scalar predefined default dataset that is inbuilt in the scalar. You don't need to read CSV file of that. Okay. So you can see what is the extensive model, right? How many models are there? They have given such kind of model acquisition and ROC, AOC, F1 score, everything they have given. You don't need to create individually these things. It will give you a tabular format, this accuracy chart, right? So it can helpful to your next project. So that's why I thought that if that can be shared with all of you. So now I'm going to add in my project, right? In that hands-on part. So go to the repository. So here is my repository is there. Yes, this is my repository. And just I'm going to create one Google Collaborative, Google Collab, okay? Just right click in empty space and you can click on more. In the more, you can select Google Collaborative. Just click over there and you can write this. You can add the state, the headings, right? And then you can proceed further. So my lazy predict. What I have to do? First, I have to connect. I told you. First, I have to connect the virtual system, virtual machine. Otherwise, it will not work. Cell you can run, but you have to connect, right? So it will be connected with the GCP, Google Compute Engine, the backend part is there, and it will be connected over there, right? That I've already discussed. So just go and copy pip install lazy predict. So in the Google Club, you just add this comment. It's not equal to sign, right? And then you can just start adding. You can see collecting lazy predict, downloading requirement already satisfied, installing collected package, and successfully installed lazy predict version 0.2.12. Okay, just write install lazy predict. Okay, next, first we have to incorporate all the things in the lazy predict on top of breast cancer dataset, and then I will come with that scalar. Whatever that code is there, I'm just going to add. Okay? Just copy this line, copy, go to the code, and you can get, sorry, it's different. One minute, 1 minute. Only one minute. Yes. So just add this thing and separate these things. So we have to add the libraries. Add the libraries. Okay, just add this thing. Click on cell and just if you load your data and then print your model, right? Just paste the shift control and you can see the prediction is going on and everything you will get. Okay. The accuracy, balanced accuracy, ROC, AOC, F1 score, time taken, what the models like linear, this all things like SBG, SBC, HGB classifier, linear SBC, whatever the classifications models are there, na, they have given. You don't need to create these things separately. That is the advantage of lazy predict. So you can get all the things over there, right? So it's a top of my scale and breast cancer data. Now I'm going to add these things in my, you can say, iris data set, right? So how we can do that in the iris data set, that I'm going to show you. This is also very easy. Just we have to, all the things is import on the iris dataset you have to import. Just import over there. Same thing, you have to import. If we import this thing, or I create separate, so it will not be missed. import iris dataset. What I'm going to add from SQL dot data sets import your iris data, right? Load iris. And I have the train test split and also accuracy matrix I'm going to add. These two things are extra. So SQL dot matrix and import your accuracy score. Accuracy score. Okay. Just import these two things. Import this iris data and the accuracy score, right? Same thing that I'm going to add data is equal to load iris your data set. Okay. And X, that is your PD dot data frame. Okay. So pandas is not adding that. We have to input the pandas. I have to create different pandas as PD. And next, what I'm going to do, just import these things and first you have to create the data frame structure. Okay. Data dot data, and you have to add the columns. Okay, you have to add the columns. So this columns name that can be your data dot feature names. Okay, and then you have to pass the y and you have to pass the series. Okay, and you have to add data dot target. And once it is done, that means I have my x and y data set. Just go and then you have to split the x and y data, means split the data into training and testing. Okay, that I'm going to do x underscore train and we have to write x underscore test. Then you have to add y underscore train and y underscore test. This is 4 variables that I have to adding where from my train test split. First, I have to write these things. It will be easier, you can understand. Write train underscore test underscore split. Your train test split is there, and you provide your x variable y and keep the test size, that is 20% data set you have to keep for your testing purpose, 0 and 80% you can use in your training purpose. Okay, so test size and random state equal to 42, or you can add this thing as per the split your arrays, right? And then you have to assign x train comma x test comma y train comma y test equal to 10 split. Okay, Just split the data. It's done, and you have to initialize your classifier model. So just write initialize the classifier model. Okay, you have to initialize this. So CLF is equal to my lazy classifier. It's already done. You have to initialize. It has initialized already, but again I have to initialize in one variable, right? CLF, and you have to add the models and feed your classifier. Just run it. It's also okay. And what I have to do, we have to feed it. To feed the lazy classifier, lazy classifier on the training data set, on the training data set. Okay. So you have the models, you have the predictions, and you have the CLF, and you have to feed. You have to feed the data on the top of extend, and you have X test. Okay, and Y train over Y test. That's done. Your models is ready. I hope. Yes. So I have to create the models and prediction. Now, one thing that I have to print the models. Last step is that print the models. Okay. For model accuracy in my models. Okay. Models is the data frame. No? You can see models. Yeah. Models and predictions. So you can see I have to just take you one for loop, and inside my for loop I have to print the F string. You can take model, and your model should be in this value model. You have the model, and then you have to take accuracy. It should be here accuracy, and this accuracy value okay, just print the data, and now I have to write, I have to execute the cell. So many errors are there. So let's have a look on that, or just write, you can write the print your model. Okay. Models, my bad. So you can see your all the models regarding this iris data set, the classification, right? So that will be printing. How much time is taken, what the accuracy, what's the balance accuracy, ROC, AOC, F1 score, right? So lazy predict is also very, I can say it's very useful for at a glance you can show, you can get your all information for different models, right? So this can be helpful. And I also write this thing, lazy predict for what purpose we can use. I also told already. So I hope you can understood the session. What is the lazy predict and what is the official documentation? Just I'm adding this in the official documentation part. So just go, or you can add in the text box, or take on text cell, and then you have to write official website for installation PIP packages. Okay. Lazy predict. You can get it for, you can see lazy predict. Lazy or P lazy predict. Okay. So you can get. I will share these files also. So I hope the session is useful and you can learn something new for the session for the lazy predict kind of thing. And if you so please subscribe my channel so it can help me to grow, learn, and together we can learn it. Okay. And if you have any doubt, please let me know. So I can address this concept. And thank you for joining the session. Thank you everyone for taking participating of this session. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment box so I can definitely address this thing. Once again, thank you. Bye. Bye everyone.